Live from historic Fenway Park here in Boston, the show brings you game one of a huge four-game weekend set. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Big storyline of this one is the recent struggles of today's starter. Just hasn't seemed to be able to find his rhythm.
Yeah, Boog, just look at these stats. We've seen his frustration building every time he leaves one up in the zone. Can't overthink it. Needs to just trust his instincts and let it fly out there.
First pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway, and getting the start for the Red Sox, Pedro Martinez. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Foul ball still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one down. So now the DH spot, Nathan Lucas. Right through there for a strike. Martinez, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. Throw over to Toro. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. 2 down, bases empty. And next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. There's a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Blue Jays go down in order. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Back in Boston and getting the start, Kevin Gausman.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Martinez ready to fire now. And that one is lifted in the air. Abreu makes the grab. 2 down.
Third baseman, Addison Barger.
So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger.
He's done a great job making contact recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Pedro's one of the most dominant pitchers in the history of the game, Boog, and he's known for his excellent command of the baseball and a variety of pitches that always seems to confuse lineups.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And it's strike two. Outside, and that is ball four. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Profar climbs in on that left side. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
And a foul ball. Bichette gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The next offering misses, and the count is even 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Grounded to third, could be two. Quick feed to second for one. On to first in time. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. And first offering is fouled off. And that drops in for a strike. And the next pitch is way outside. 2 outs, base is empty. Line drive, and that's just foul.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So they go quietly there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. Back here at Fenway, here's Andres Jimenez. Martinez back to work. Just missed.
Well, these Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Lucas stands in here, takes ball 1 low. The Jays hitless so far in the game. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. Vladdy, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And the righty deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second, now 1 out.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up, and right there we see the result.
Springer swings through it for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. Ball 1 there. Red Sox leading it by 2. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-0. And fouled off. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
On the ground, and that chance handled. Toro takes it to the bag, out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. So they load the bases, but welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters are performed up to this point. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing. Just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
Profar takes low. Second trip to the plate in this one. Red Sox by 2. Strike 1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Steps on first for the out. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Pulls it in on the warning track. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Jays nothing. Back inside Fenway Park. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Just missed. Jimenez, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Next offering is in for a strike. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great.
Toro. There's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
And that is downstairs. And the count is 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Over to first. And Guerrero is set down. And that is the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Jays nothing. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's George Springer to start it off. On the ground out to short. Zips it across. That takes care of Springer.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And there's a foul ball. Line drive. That's a base hit.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Swing and a foul straight back. And now the count is even.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rafaela on the move. Grabs it on the run. That's out number 2.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
A dive. Nice stop. And that's a great play for the out. One left for Toronto. They trail in this one 3-0. We go to the 8th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jurickson Profar. And a foul ball.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. That's in there. It's 0-1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Gets it to first, and a couple of quick outs. Jimenez, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
1-1-1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. A sliding stop at short, and he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Jimenez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Goes down looking. Blue Jays held in check. Still down 3-0. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Aroldis Chapman.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.